today. I believe it was pink. You only do the back. I didn't get to explain the front yet. Okay. Here we go. This says, you are looking for a CD company to rent movies. The company Groove charges $10 for each CD. Silly, so you got Groove, if you've forgotten this, charge $10 for each. Each means times, 10 times the number of CDs. Silly charge a one-time fee of $21. So it's 21, and typically means plus. 3, each means time, times the number of CD. Okay? That's how you write that. Write an equation for both Groove and Silly. Okay. An equation for Groove is 10 times the number of CD, I'll just put C, equals to the total cost of everything. Okay, the equation, because we don't know total cost, we leave it T. Sometimes they give you the total cost. You need to put it in to find the number of how many CDs. But in this case, it didn't give us total cost. Silly now has $21 one-time fee plus $3 times the number of CD. That's going to equals to total cost. Okay? So you do the problem here. 10 times CD, the CD amount is 1. It's going to equals to 10 for the total cost. So the ordered pair here is 110. Okay? Now, 10 times 4 CDs equals to $40 for total cost. That gives you 4 and 40. Okay, for the ordered pair. Next one is 10 times 11 for Groove. That's $120. $110, sorry. So your ordered pair is 11 and 110. This one here, 21 plus 3 times 1 CD equals to 3 plus 21, which is a total cost of $24 for T here. 21 plus 3 times the number of CDs, which is 4 here. That's 12 plus 21. That gives it a $33 for 4 CDs. Okay, so 21 plus 3 times 11 CDs equals to, that's 33 plus 21. That's $54 for 11 CDs. Compare the cost. Look, start out more, but end up being less later. Okay. Now on your worksheet, it should have said on here, this should have gone up by 10, 20, 30, 40. I'm going to skip 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 120. Okay, and it goes up to 130. And down here I wrote for you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Now you need to label this. Be sure to label the independent and dependent variable. The dependent, remember, is the y. The independent is the x. So the y is the output, the answer. That goes right here. This is total cost here. Total cost, and in dollars. These are all dollar amount. And down here are the number of CDs. That's your x. This is your y. So here's your x, is the number of CDs. Number of CDs. Okay, 1 CD for Groove. We'll do Groove in green. Okay, one CD costs you $10, so 110 right there. 440 is next. 440 is right here. And then 11, 110. 11, let's see, 110 is right here. All the way up to 11 right there. Okay, and that's for groove. Now do one at a time and connect the dots right there like that. Okay, and then start on silly. Don't do all the dots first. Now silly, we're going to do in blue. Silly is 1 and 24. 4 CDs for $33. 11 CDs for $54. Okay? So we'll have 1 and 24. 1 and 24, well, let's see, here's 20 and 30 right there. 25 is in the middle, so 24 is right below it. So 24 is right below 25, which is in the middle. Okay, the next one is 4 and 33. 4 and 33. Here's 40 and 30. So 33 is closer to 30 than it is to 40. So I say right there. And then 1154. 11, go up to 50 is right here. There's 50 there. 60, 50 what? 54. Not quite 55, which is here. So right below it. Erase all the little stuff. Connect the dots together. Right there. So about how many? So most of you, if you did this, this is close to 3 CDs. You can't buy a half of CDs. So most of you, about how many CDs have to be rented? Oh gosh, should have typed the word be rented for the price to be the same for both companies. Use the graph to explain. Well, they're about right here, so it's closer to 3 CDs than 2, and you can't buy a half of CDs. So for them to be about the same, they have to buy 3 CDs for about $28 from both companies. Okay, how many CDs need to be rented? How many CDs have to be rented for the price to be the same? 3 CDs have to be rented for the price to be the same. Explain. At 3 CDs, both companies charge about $28. If you wanted to rent 5 CDs, which company would you use? Let's see, 5 companies. Let's use the graph. 5. 5, the blue, let's see what color. Blue is silly. Silly. Silly would only charge for 5 CDs about $35. while this other company charge about 50. So I would use silly. Okay. Groove charge about $50. Okay, right here. I would use silly because they charge how much? $35. Right here, see 5, and it goes to silly right there, and it's about right there. That's about $35. Okay, that's why we choose silly. Now while groove let's look at groove charges at 5. We'll use 5 all the way up to $50 right there. Okay, while groove charges $50. This is a savings of $15. Okay, is this a function? No, this is not a function if you use these two graphs. Okay, these two graphs together are not a function because this graph is not a function here's the vocabulary word I'm looking, because the vertical line the vertical line pass the graph twice. Okay, so look. We put an imaginary vertical line in here. It passes the graph 2 times. Therefore, it is not a function. And any other place in your imagination, you put it right here, it crosses twice. Not a function automatically because it passes twice. Okay? That's how you do tonight's homework. Back only. I hope you do it because it helps you review for your test that's coming on Thursday and Friday.